Hi, I'm so sorry if you can hear all of the yard work or something that's happening outside of my apartment. How's everybody doing? Apparently Tuesday afternoons are when I don't know, our apartment complex has people out with leaf blowers or lawn mowers. I do not know. Hey Electro, Desiree. Oh my goodness. The flip underscore 91FTW is here. Now I'm all nervous and embarrassed. Hello. Rebecca, hi, Gabriella, Blondie, how's everyone doing today? I'm excited to be here. I'm having a great day. Super excited, especially because of the house skins announcement. Hi, Michelle. How's everybody feeling about the house skins? So today, first time watching live, welcome. Oh my goodness, hello. I'm gonna pick up these wrapping papers. House what? Oh my goodness. Okay, so way back in the day, before early access even dropped officially, there were all of these wish list goals, and I don't know, they kind of did a Kickstarter-esque sort of situation promoting the game before it dropped. And one of the things that they unlocked kind of as a bonus as part of that was house skin, so customizing the exterior of your house. Yeah, house skins. So then today, they posted on their socials a little clip with some of the different house skins. Oh, and they said the best part, they said that it's coming with the next update, which is super exciting. Yes, can't wait. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. You want your house to be purple? I can't decide on which color I want. I've decided that I'm probably just going to change it every day. Hi, Jules. Oh my goodness, hello. You're so behind you haven't even started the Toy Story update? That's okay. Honestly, with this game, there's not really such a thing as being behind. And I'm sure all of us who have finished the Toy Story update are jealous that you still get to do it again. So, yeah. But honestly, yeah, take your time, enjoy it, savor it. Because it's going to be a little while till we get new content probably. Pink for you or blue? Yes, I really like the pink, but I don't know if I want a pink house in the forest. So that might be an excuse for me to relocate. You love the purple, but not with the green door. Here's the thing, I actually don't mind the green door. I really don't. Maybe it's because they have the little flower planter in the window above the door, so the green from the plants with the green from the door. It makes sense in my brain, but I do think it's a little bit of a weird choice. You watch the recorded lives every day in mornings when you get ready? Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. That's very sweet. I'm happy you were able to make it to this one. Purple. Purple is fantastic. I think I'm leaning towards either the pink or the green. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I don't know. I have some time to look at them and contemplate, but I also feel like it's possible that we're gonna get even more than we saw in the little clip. Okay, so today we don't really have anything super intense planned for stream. We're just gonna hang out. I might actually do some dailies like cleaning up, collecting wood, that kind of thing. I think I'm actually gonna feed the critters for the first time in legitimately weeks. Um, and then probably do a little bit of decorating. But I will probably ask you all what you should decorate. Because I have a couple things that I thought would be good, potentially. But I can't really choose between them. I'm having a hard time deciding. You just discovered you could still finish the Halloween night duties. Yes, you can. I think there's only one you can't do. You didn't see that? You'll have to look at the picture closer. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I still think the green is a little bit of a weird choice. But yeah, something about the planter box, the green from the planter box with the green from the door. I'm like, okay, I can get behind this. But I'm just so excited because I thought that was going to be like a full release thing for the game. We knew it was coming, but yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be coming so soon. Although I do wish they had at least told us like when we can expect the next update. I'm still kind of hoping for a roadmap or something. Maybe for New Year's, that would be fun. The pink and blue look nice. I agree. Honestly, I think they all look nice. I'm a big fan of all of them. And don't get me wrong, I actually love the yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. Um, but I just think it'll be nice to have the option to switch it up. Okay. I guess one of the options in terms of like decorating on stream today, we could also probably fix up slash round out the Frosted Heights a little bit. Because we worked on this area on stream on Saturday. And I think it looks nice so far. It's just still kind of empty, but at the same time, I almost want to leave it kind of empty because we're going to be getting probably a lot of content for Frosted Heights still. So I don't want to have the whole thing all decked out and then not have anywhere to put anything, you know? Hey, Owen. Your dog's not feeling good today. Oh, no. I thought this outfit was kind of cute, but I might actually take off the backpack because I don't like how aggressively it's swinging back and forth. You wish you had Remy's house. I actually like our house. I think it's very cute. I'm so excited about the recolor house skins that we're going to be getting, but I also do hope at some point we get a little bit more customization with our house. And I think we probably will. This update makes you excited, so wondering what all is coming next. I know. I always say I get pretty much just as excited about finding out what's coming next as I do about actually getting new content. So when we get a roadmap, I'm going to be so excited. I'm not going to know what to do with myself. I'm going to be like, oh my goodness. Most likely it's going to be characters that are already confirmed, but I'm still going to be so happy just to be able to put a little bit of a time frame to them, I think. For the Christmas update, you made more than 1,500 of the snowy brick path. That's wild. What did you do with it? Did you put it all throughout the valley? Hi, Iron Man. Good morning. And Aubrey, hello, hello. You hope that moving doors come soon? Me too. Okay, so I guess we can actually, while I'm starting to do some of these just like wood gathering and stuff like that, we can talk about some options. I like to do decorating on stream, partially because when I'm not on stream, I usually play on my Switch, and there's no way I'm going to do decorating on the Switch if I can avoid it. But also because I think it's fun. It motivates me a little bit. So a few things I was thinking of. I know we don't have all of the pillars unlocked yet, but I want this area of the forest to be like a pillar garden. I don't know exactly what I want it to look like yet, but I want to have all of the pillars over here with like a little, I don't know, a cute little area where people can come and look at them and think about all of the virtues that the valley stands for, I guess. So that's one of the things I was considering. Another thing I was thinking, I really want to redo the statue area up in the plaza. I like the circular path kind of situation, but I'm a little bit over it. So we could redo that. I also want to redo Mickey and Minnie's house, so we could do that. What else was I thinking? I don't have anything at all in the Glade of Trust, and I'm not planning on building it up really, per se. But we could do a little bit of decorating like around Mother Gothel's tree and around Ursula's house that I have there. What else? I think those were the main things I was thinking of. You like the house too, though you don't care for the brick part. The two textures just don't look right together. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely a very specific style that's probably not everyone's cup of tea. So I think it will be nice if, like, I think the colors honestly are going to go a long way in terms of people liking the house a little bit more and feeling like they, I don't know, can make it their own. But I think that's why even more customization would be nice. I'm doing great, Iron Man. How are you? Doing lovely. Everyone here is so amazing and kind. I know. I always feel so lucky whenever I pop into stream that everyone's so wonderful. You only decorated your plaza with all of it. Okay, so do you have like mostly paving down in your plaza? Because I feel like for the valley, for the most part, I've been keeping like the next natural ground texture and then sort of only paving walkways a little bit. But I've seen some people do like mostly paving. You hope we get Alice in Wonderland? Me too. The clothes and the furniture that we would get would be amazing. A pillar circle would be cool. That's what I want to do eventually. I just need to be able to turn the pillars on an angle, which we can't do yet, which is so sad. Which house? Which house? Oh yes, personal house. Sorry, I just went on a very long ramble about a house. It was our house. So if anybody just trickled in, Dreamlight Valley just announced today that we're getting house skins in the next update. Yeah, so we already knew we were going to be able to customize the exterior of our house, but I personally didn't think it was going to be so soon. So it's very exciting. Hello, hello, CH teacher. How are you? That's okay. I feel like I was gonna say I feel like my attention is divided and I'm the one here streaming. That's not necessarily true. I just am a bit forgetful sometimes. Okay. Oh, another thing. I actually logged on this morning because I've been trying to log on every so often to pick up the wrapping paper, and I got a good item from Scrooge today. This is the first time in forever, so I want to show you all. You were inspired by Fleur's Festive Plaza, and it had a lot of paving. Ooh. Okay, the best way for me to find this is just going to be to filter out Lilo and Stitch, I think. You're good? Enjoying your holiday break? Amazing! Back. Look what we got today! It's a little, ice cream stand. Oh my goodness. I actually think it's so cute, and I want to put it on the beach somewhere. Probably over here in this area. We'll just have to redo it a little bit, I think. But I thought it was so cute. And I was on the Discord when I got it, and I was looking for a picture to, show everybody, and it turns out there are like 5 recolors of that ice cream stand. Oh my goodness, the opal and gold path. I'm sure that is taking forever. I used it a little bit in the plaza, just like under where I have the Christmas tree and stuff like that. Yeah, it is very cute. Luckily, though, like I said, there are like 5 or 6 recolors, so the chances of you getting at least one of them is somewhat high, I think. You have the red one? Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm still holding out for that painting table. That's like my white whale right now. And right before I started stream, I was on Twitter, which I really only ever go on to look at game updates and things like that. But somebody posted that they got it in Scrooge's store today, and I was so jealous. I really, really want that painting table. You want to do the opal and pink path at some point? Where do you think you want to put it? You have a palace garden set up for Anna and Kristoff. It's paved with opal and gold. Oh my goodness. That would be so cool. Do you have that in the Frosted Heights, or do you still have them in the forest? Hi, Kelly. Oh, thank you. My holiday was lovely. How was yours? I feel like I haven't found a green chest in like 2 days, so there's got to be one lying around here somewhere. Is it the painting crafting table? It is. Yes. It looks so good. And I kind of want to decorate my crafting room. Okay, so here's the thing. If you've been around the channel for a little while, you know that my storage system is somewhat extensive. I spent so long actually getting it set up, and I told myself I was never going to redo it, but I'm somewhat chaotic, and now I have the urge to redo it all. So I'm kind of telling myself once I get the painting table, then I can redo it because I can decorate a crafting room, have some of the storage there, and then just redo all of the rest of it too. You're waiting for the Woody Carnival items? Oh yes. There are some good ones. Oh, here's one of them. Also possible that I picked one up yesterday and I just don't remember. Hi, Blossom Crossing. How are you? They're in the forest by Elsa's cave. Oh, nice. So they're neighbors. Okay. Cute. I'm just like hoping that a clothing bag will be nice to me and give me the one clothing item that I still don't have. Although I don't think I've heard of them being dropped in clothing bags, so I might just be out of luck until it's patched. You have the crafting table? Oh my goodness. Do you love it? Does it look amazing? I feel like it's gotta look amazing. You got Anna's autumn picnic blanket the other day and you were so excited. I love that picnic blanket. I remember when the game first came out, I was watching a bunch of streams because I like watching streams as I'm playing games, and almost every streamer that I watched got that picnic blanket in a chest like the first day of the game, and I didn't, and it didn't show up in Scrooge's for me for weeks. So I was so salty about it, but then I finally got it and I love it. Still one of my favorites. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay, Blossom. I'm doing wonderfully. You just unlocked Frosted Heights, so you're doing the quest for that area. Nice, nice, nice. I really am hoping that Frosted Heights is the next bit of story content that we get. Because it's just perfect timing, you know? We're in winter. I love Frosted Heights, but I don't necessarily want to be doing like winter-themed content in late spring or summer. Like, I want to forget that the cold exists then and do something a little different. Getting better stuff on your second save in the store, which you think is really interesting. That is interesting. I wonder if, did you start your second save recently? Because with the update, they did fix the RNG in the shop a little bit. So I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Still haven't gotten a picnic blanket or a table. You made one with benches and a dining room table? Interesting. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the picnic table as well. Okay. I feel like dark wood is so sparse. Oh, actually I picked up 4 of them. That's more than I've picked up in a long time. Your game reset itself? What? Oh no! Did you lose like your entire save, or did the game just restart? Like the actual software? Hi, Carrie. Hello. Amanda, you're filling your storage rooms? Yes. Okay, let's feed these critters. Actually, before I do, I'm going to put a poll up in the chat so I can get some help figuring out what I should do for decorating. Or, let's see, start a poll. What decorating should we do? Question. We can do plaza fountain area. We can do Mickey and Minnie's. We can do, sorry, it's very quiet behind my voice right now. What were the other ones I said? Oh my goodness, I've forgotten. We can do some Glade of Trust. Um, or we could do the pillars, pillar garden. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay. You got the PS5? Oh my goodness. That's nice. Just, you probably know this already, but, PlayStation doesn't support cross-save with Dreamlight Valley. So if you're playing on another platform right now, you'd have to start another save. You got better stuff with the reset, though you seem to only get coins from chests and digging. Yeah, I feel like with pouches, it kind of comes and goes for me in terms of like whether I'm getting coins or pouches from chests and things like that. Like sometimes it's a bunch of pouches like back to back, and sometimes it's like only coins for weeks. When I say that I haven't fed the critters in weeks, I'm being completely honest. I don't remember when the last time I did was. Which house color shown in the social post was my favorite? I really liked the pink one. And I really liked the green one. I really liked the green one. Wrong button. But I think what'll probably happen is when the update comes out, I'll probably look at all of the colors. I'll probably look at like where I want my house to be, whether I want to keep it in the forest or not. And look at what furniture items I have that I want to use and kind of pick a house color based on all of those things. I think it was emerald and golden. I literally just looked at this. You didn't want to put your storage chests in your house, so you put them all in the forest? Oh, nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people have done like outdoor storage because it saves time. So you don't have to load into your house every time. Okay, where are these foxes? Where are they? Yeah, my current goal is to do as much collecting of memories as possible. And there are memories linked to feeding the critters, I think. So I gotta get back in the habit of it. Oh no! Oh my goodness. I clicked the wrong thing. Can I feed you again, please? I think when they let you feed them multiple times a day, this was one of the reasons. So hopefully it will accept my salmon. Started it this month sometime. Your main save, the store is minimal, even though you're only at about half of the furniture, missing 2 clothing items. Almost 200 hours, but no picnic blanket. It'll come. There are like 3 or 4 picnic blankets. I think I have one of them. Hello, Minnie. How are you? How's life? Your whole game reset. Oh no, did you try to contact Gameloft? Because I think sometimes if you use Cloud Save, they can help you get it back. But it does definitely take a long time to hear back from them, so it might just be better to start from scratch, even though that's so sad. Hey Ghosty, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Kenda, a new sub. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Blondie's gonna go with a green or pink house. That's what I'm thinking too. Okay, we got these foxes. So far it looks like Mickey and Minnie's is winning for the what we should decorate, which is exciting. I do want to redo it. That was, I think, one of the first things we ever decorated on stream. It might have been the first. No, no, no. You know, the first one that we did was Moana's house, I think, which I've also been wanting to update a little bit, but not really today. But Mickey and Minnie's was the second one. You love watching the streams while playing. At the moment, fishing and Animal Crossing. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of watching streams while I play. It's nice, like, having someone's voice in the background. Yeah, I don't really fish a lot in Animal Crossing. Well, I don't really play a lot of Animal Crossing in general. But when I do, I like going swimming for the sea creatures. That's my favorite thing to do in Animal Crossing. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hello, our designs. How are you doing? You were laughing that sunlit still wasn't a decorating option. Okay, look, Kelly. Look. One day, sunlit will be decorated, but I really don't think I'm gonna touch it until you get more Lion King characters. Are you the one I fed? I think you are. I don't want to figure out what other raccoon is here. It will get fed later. Let's go down to the beach. Going to a second Christmas in a few hours. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. I'm doing great. Yeah, what's up with me today? My partner was off work for like 5 days or 6 days for Christmas, which was so nice. We got to spend a lot of time together. But he's back at work again today. So this morning I was working um, on a script for a video and just kind of hanging out. Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay, so I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but when I watch a movie or something that I really, really like, um, I just go on binges of watching people react to it on YouTube. I don't know why. I just like to hear what people think about it, I think. And on, I think it was the day that it came out on Netflix, I watched the Knives Out sequel. It's not really a sequel per se. They're like anthology stories, but it's called Glass Onion. And so this morning while I was working on a script and some other stuff, I was just watching videos of people watching um, Glass Onion, a Knives Out story. Oh no, I think it's gonna run away. Oh no, I made it. That's good. You're gonna watch while you paint? Nice. What are you working on? Yeah, I enjoy hanging out with you all too, Owen. It's a good time. It's a good group. It's fun. You go watch interviews of the cast members when you find a movie you like. You love Glass Onion too. It was so good. I'm a big fan of mysteries. I don't watch a lot of mysteries, but I like reading mysteries. And I just think Knives Out was done so well, and I thought Glass Onion was done really well as well. So had a good time. I don't watch a lot of interviews because I will fall down a huge rabbit hole, especially if people are actually talking about the art of acting or, oh no, I forgot I have to pick up another lobster because I accidentally gave it to the box. If people are talking about the art of acting or filmmaking, I will just become obsessed because I have also done some acting and stuff in the past, and it's something I'm pretty passionate about. So anytime people are talking about like the way they view acting or like the ways that they kind of interpret roles or things like that, it's just like, yeah, I fall into a rabbit hole. Just painting in your journal, really bad at it, but hey, it's therapeutic. Art is so subjective, so I'm sure it's wonderful. And it is definitely, well, I'm happy it's therapeutic for you. I've definitely tried my hand at like drawing and painting a little bit. It's not quite therapeutic to me because my perfectionism really kicks in full force. But I could see how it could be. Can I slide through here? I don't think I can. Don't go anywhere, rabbit. I'm coming around the long way. And of course it's going right back where it was before. Oh my goodness, this is like the 5th time I've had to follow this rabbit. Where are you going? It might be broken. Okay, finally. You have a hard time feeding crocs. You've only been able to feed one. They seem to run all the time. Yeah, so you have to be sure that you stop moving when their head lifts up, and you can only move when their head is down. Otherwise, they will run away from you. Did I get Moana's boat? I don't think I did. Let me do that. You're obsessed with Jenna Ortega's interviews? I haven't watched any of them. Well, I saw a tiny clip of one, but I feel like that would be really interesting as well. Oh, I must have, I guess. You just binge watched Wednesday and then started watching every interview you could find with the cast. Nice. I've heard that it's so good. I haven't watched it, but I should. Okay, we're gonna go up to the meadow. And we're gonna do a bit of, we'll see what we can pick up around here. If there's anything that needs to be picked up, because I think we are gonna do Mickey and Minnie. It seems to be the one that's getting the most love in the poll. You still feel like your critters are bugged. You know you've had to feed a few 2 to 3 times, but still don't have them unlocked as companions. Okay, so the critters, the amount of times that you have to feed them, it depends on which critter it is. So like the ravens, I think I had to feed 4 to 6 times. Same with the foxes. Like the squirrels and the rabbits, I think I only had to feed 2 or 3 times. But yeah, some of them take longer. I thought I had, oh, yes, I was going to say, I thought there was something back here that I needed to pick up, and there was, in fact, some basil. That won't be able to move in furniture mode. Okay, wait, I'm actually kind of sad to say goodbye to this, but that's okay. We'll take one last look for, oh, posterity. It's cute, but honestly, I think we can do a little bit better. Hi, Sue. How are you doing today? You heard someone comparing Wednesday to Stranger Things? Like really well made and stuff? Interesting. Oh, I should probably pick up all of these things as well. Oh, and there's basil right in the middle of their garden. Okay, well, gonna be lingering a tiny bit longer. Can I pick these up? I can. Nope, I didn't mean to sit. You're going to a theme park today and can't wait? Oh my goodness, what theme park are you going to? Oh, Ghosty, would you mind reporting that for me? Thank you kindly. You fed the white squirrel once and you unlocked it? That's awesome. Okay, I suppose I should probably also pick all of these up. You know what? I clearly don't know how to decorate. Like, okay, let's start when it's not going to let me move these either. Okay. Jenna Ortega is just so compelling as Wednesday. The iconic dance she choreographed. She had... Oh no! Oh my goodness. I did know that she choreographed that. I think that was what I had seen in the clip that I watched. Yes. She doesn't blink throughout 90% of the series. She's going to be a major talent. Okay, so that's actually a thing, though, with in acting. Like, actors literally train themselves to not blink because it's a sign of vulnerability. So unless you're playing a character that's supposed to be really meek or, like, soft-spoken or something, you're really not supposed to blink on film. Which is super interesting. See, you would think so, but I've been getting like spam bots in chat since I think I had 0 viewers. But yeah, it doesn't happen all the time, so it's really okay. Not the biggest deal in the world. Okay, so we're just gonna remove pretty much all of this, honestly. And then, so what I want to do, this is inspired by a picture I saw on Discord. So we're gonna take that kind of idea of having, I don't know how I'm going to explain this in a way that makes sense. We're going to make like a little square where Mickey and Minnie's houses are going to be. That's what we're going to do. If it doesn't make sense now, it will in the future, but I don't really know how to explain it actually. You just unlocked one of the birds in Sunlit Plateau and you think you had to feed it 6 times before it unlocked. Yeah, I think what it is like the more expensive a biome is, the longer it takes to unlock the critters as companions. Which kind of makes sense. Okay, let's move this as well. We're gonna put this here for now. All of this stuff is gonna go. I'm just gonna try to not accidentally delete Mickey's house or Minnie's house because I don't know if I'll be able to put it back again. All of these trellises can go. This can go. It's called Movie World and it's like Warner Bros. Theme. So I'll like Roadrunner, Scooby-Doo, DC Heroes. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. That sounds fantastic. I haven't really been to many like theme parks or amusement parks. I've definitely been to Disney World in Florida. Where else? My family used to live in Williamsburg, Virginia, and Busch Gardens is right outside of, or it's pretty much in Williamsburg. So we went to Busch Gardens a lot. I'm gonna plop this tree down in the glade for now. If I want it later to put back in Minnie's yard, we can get it. But for now, we'll just put it there. And then in Pittsburgh, there's a park called Kennywood. And I went to Kennywood a couple of times, but not very many. I'll also take this tree. I'm not sure if I'm going to want to use these trees still, but I don't want to have to find them again if I do want to use them, so that's what we'll do. You saw someone in Discord do a Toontown inspired one. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I feel like initially when I first started playing the game, I kind of tried to avoid looking at other people's builds, because I love looking at other people's builds, but I didn't want, like, I wanted to be able to kind of figure out my own idea of how I wanted the valley to look. Oh my goodness, I need to cough. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, I think you could still hear that a little bit. Um, but yeah, I wanted to kind of develop my own kind of idea of what I wanted the valley to look like. And now that I have some solidified ideas, I really love looking at other people's things and, sometimes drawing inspiration from it, sometimes just appreciating it for what it is. Both Disney parks are wonderful, absolutely. You were thinking about playing Toontown again? I've never played. Have I seen the trailer for us being able to change the house colors? It's so cool. I know it is so cool. I saw it. So I get the alerts from Dreamlight Valley Twitter and Discord on my phone. Um, I set it so that I always see their notifications. I did this even before I was creating content. I'm just obsessed with this game, but I did see it, and it looks so good. I can't wait. We knew we were getting it, but I had no idea it was going to be so soon. So I'm very excited. I don't know what color I'm going to go with yet, but I know whatever it is going to be great. The city that you live in has 3 theme parks, 2 water parks, 2, oh my goodness, wildlife sanctuaries, and a Top Golf. Oh my goodness. That's so exciting. I mean, the place where I live right now also has a bunch of stuff to do. I think there's a Six Flags somewhere around here. Maybe not close, but not far. Um, and yeah, but I'm like somewhat new to the area. Well, I moved here last year, and my partner and I have become kind of homebodies since, we were forced to be homebodies for a while. So we definitely still have a lot of exploring to do. Really hopeful to one day go to Disney California. To build your own lightsaber and droid. You live in the UK. Yes. Oh my goodness. I went to Disney World kind of right before COVID, and I think they had just opened. What's it called? Oh my goodness. Um, they just opened the Star Wars area. So I think we're going to do something like this. Because we weren't using any of this space over here. My one concern that we're going to have to kind of work on is I really like to make sure that the view from one biome to another looks really nice. So I just need to make it look good from the ramp in the plaza down that way. So we might have to like put some trees or something. I don't know. I think we can make it work. But it's nice because we had all this space kind of next to the pond that we weren't using. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to make it so that this looks nice, but I think we can work it out. Um, but yeah, we had all this space over here that we weren't using, and we're still not really using, but we might be able to push it back a little bit. And that way it'll clear up all this space for like new houses or something. I don't know, maybe we'll put like our orchard here for now. We'll figure it out. Hey Mickey, how's it going? Oh, but yes, I was talking about Batu. That's what it's called, right? Um, and it was awesome. I didn't make a lightsaber. I wasn't like necessarily a Star Wars fan when I went back then. Now I'm more of a Star Wars fan. Um, but it was very fun. Rise of the Resistance is fantastic. Not really a ride. I mean, it is a ride, but it's more of like an experience, and it's so good. Can I push this a little bit further or not? Can I think? Do I want to? I'm not sure yet. Trying to decide if I want them to be kind of close together and put something over here, or if I want them to be further apart and then put something kind of in between them. Is Six Flags good? You don't have it in Australia? I've actually never been to a Six Flags. I know they have them all over in the US, but I've never been to one. I imagine it would be nice though. Be like this, I think, with them separated here. That's gonna look nicer. Ooh, I don't know. This is my indecision coming through again. Made a lightsaber when you went to California in September, and it was such a fun experience. Yeah, it seemed like it would be fun. It was fun seeing like everybody walking around with them for sure. Okay, where can you fit? You could fit there. I think I'm gonna do them closer together after all of that. Can I move this a tiny bit closer, or is it really not going to let me? That's as close as it can be. Okay. And then I would want a fence. Get rid of these things because I don't need them. I might actually be able to move this further back here if I do that. The only thing is I want to make sure the layout works and is not restrictive to me as I'm playing. But I do think that'll be okay. Okay, amazing. Six Flags is fun, but you prefer Branson and Silver Dollar City. I've been to Silver Dollar City. It was so fun. I only went once though. You thought of doing a gazebo between Mickey and Minnie's house with a picnic table? That would be cute. I wish we had like a rustic version of the gazebo. I can't remember if someone was saying that in a stream recently or if someone was saying it on Discord, but someone gave me the idea and I was like, absolutely, I do wish we had that. What am I doing to my Dreamlight Valley? We're decorating or rearranging Mickey and Minnie's right now. So I had them over here kind of as next door neighbors, but I want to give them like a little square area because it'll open up this space for more houses because we're not unfortunately getting more houses, but unfortunately space is a little snug in the residential areas. And I want to make sure we have enough room for all of our future villagers. Okay, I'm going to move these here for now while I figure out like a fencing situation. Which tree does not belong? This tree doesn't, and this tree doesn't. You originally had a hot tub between their two houses. Quiet evenings in the tub with torches. Amazing. Can I walk through there, actually? I want to make sure I can walk through there. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Although maybe. I can. Amazing. Okay, that's perfect. I kind of want to give them like this is another time when it would be perfect to be able to put things on an angle because imagine having like one of the little trellis arches in between their two houses if I scooted it a little bit more where you could walk to a garden because I do want to give them like a little garden there. So because of that, I might actually move Mickey's house just a tad over. That's not a tad. That's kind of a lot. Is it going less if I use this? Or is it just those two options and nothing in between? Switching between like my controller and oh, it's just not moving at all. Okay. Controller does not want to cooperate. Good to know. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yours is so messed up. You're still looking for the mini quest. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, now the trees are in the way. That's fine. We were doing fencing. You officially have more than 100 dream shards? Nice. Do you have a goal for like what you're aiming for? Okay, I wonder if, because like I said, I do want to leave an area where we can walk through here, partially for ease of access for me, mostly for ease of access for me. So I don't know if we could do, just like make something that looks cute since we don't really have gates necessarily. We'll figure something out. I also have to watch the item limit. Oh my goodness. The anxiety. And then I would want to do this here as well. Do I want it to be coming out of here? Let's move you back again. Last night you set Goodies? Goofy's? Were you like decorating? You put Goofy's house in the glade. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I haven't put anyone in the glade except for Ursula. I don't know if that will change at any point. I really like that the glade... Can I move that? Oh, I can. I really like that the glade and the forest have kind of a more natural feel. So I kind of want to keep it that way. Let's put this... I'm not going to leave it there. I just wanted to make sure it was lined up. You really think a new biome will be coming one day? I hope so. I really, really hope so. I think that would make sense. You just got a hot tub, you put it by your house, you wish you could use it. Yeah, it would be nice if some of the other things in the game were interactive, especially since it's marketed as like a life sim game, which I guess to some extent it is, but also is it? Okay. We're doing this a little bit counterintuitively to how we typically do this kind of thing. Let's get some pathing here. I don't really want it to come out too far because I want to leave a nice large plot open here for a house in the future. Valley is looking amazing. Oh, thank you so much. I'm trying to make it look good. So maybe get like this. It's a little close to the fence, but I don't mind it. I'm not 100% sure if I want to extend it here all the way to Mickey's house and to Minnie's house as well, or if I want to... Oh, that's annoying. Oh no. I mean, I could make that work. Just the way that it grids is a little strange. Want a very rustic gazebo? Absolutely. You're so bad at decorating? Oh no. I feel like it's just like something you gotta feel out. That's how I am. Like, I'm not somebody, I don't consider myself like a natural decorator. It takes a lot for me to find something that I like. Okay, let's go ahead and pull out some items, even though I still want to do a little bit of fine tuning, I think, with what we've got going on here. I think we can start kind of looking at what we want to put in the area. You saw people already removing all their festive items? Oh my goodness. I'm going to leave them up at least through New Year's. I don't know when we're going to take ours down. You plan on putting the princesses in the glade? That would be so cute. Oh my goodness. You don't have any festive items except a dress. Yeah. I do think the princesses in the glade would be cute. I wonder how many of them are going to have castles, though, versus cottages. Because I do think cottages might look cute in the glade, but I feel like castles might suit the forest a little bit better. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see. I do like this item. Have I done a storage video on how I store stuff? I haven't. I have, how many storage rooms do I have? I have 5 storage rooms currently. I don't know if I would do a storage video or not. I don't know. I do want to like finish up the valley because I'd like to do like a valley tour video. So that's another thing that's kind of like encouraging me to kind of fine tune some of the areas because I want it to look nice. You know what I mean? You wanted to put Ursula in the glade, but every time you do it crashes your game. Oh, that's horrible. You like the natural feel too. You're being really particular to make sure to keep that vibe. Checks out. You bet the floating islands will each be a new biome. That would be interesting. I did like having these in Minnie's yard. I'm not sure if we're going to keep them though, but I'll plop them out for now. You're stuck with an Elsa quest. What's wrong with it? What else are we working with? I'm very good at layering though. You learn a lot from that. That's very sweet. You're always boosting my ego, Kelly. I appreciate it. What else? Glad to know you're not the only one. It's so annoying. Hopefully one day you'll move it there and that won't happen. Oh, with the Ursula's house. Okay. I really like this. I don't think I put one of these at Wally's house. I don't think I used one of those anywhere. I should put that at Wally's house. It's very cute. Let's take this. Let's take this. I know we have like a bench that's specifically, I think it was in front of Mickey's house. Maybe I can find that one instead. Picnic table. I don't know if I want them to have the darker one or the lighter one, but I don't know what the lighter one is right now. If you remember, you can always change it. Decorating is a process. Absolutely. I really like this. I keep like glancing at the top right corner because I'm like, you have an item limit. Don't forget the item limit. What else? I did like them having a cute little picnic blanket, so maybe we can make that work. I don't know. The space is a little smaller than the one that they had, I think, potentially. We can still make it work. How did I get the cute shell chair? It was in Scrooge's shop, yeah. One of the lucky finds in Scrooge's, I think. You didn't put any decorations up? That's all right. I think the game looks really pretty just like as is, honestly. Which I think is nice because not everybody wants to spend time decorating or not everybody likes to. So I think it's nice that the game doesn't force you into it. Like it already looks good. What else? You get too attached to certain decorating, then you never want to change it. Yeah, that's part of why I also do a lot of stuff on stream because I feel like if I either say I'm going to on stream or just force myself to do it on stream, then I don't know. I'm a little bit braver than if I had just like kept my game to myself. I don't think I would want to change anything either. You'd feel a little mean putting Rapunzel so close to Mother Gothel, though. Here's the thing, I don't know what's going to happen there because, like, the tree is clearly going to turn into the tower, but is Mother Gothel going to live there? in the tower that's upgraded. Is Rapunzel gonna move into the tower? But then where will Mother Gothel go? So I'm very curious to see how that, like, resolves itself. Very curious indeed. It won't let you give her your ingredients for the daffodil syrup. Oh no. Are you part of the Dreamlight Valley Discord? There's a help channel over there that's extraordinarily helpful, obviously. um, they're lovely, and they might know how to like do a workaround or something. I can't guarantee, but they're great. A little big. I don't know if I'm gonna want to use something like that, although maybe. I think I would prefer to use something like this. This one's so pretty, and it's got the purple and the red, which kind of matches both of their places. So does this one. I might make a couple more of those. Okay, this is glitching a little bit and confusing me. Okay, I'm gonna make a couple more of these two things, because I do think I'm gonna want to use those along the fence, maybe. You probably will put the princesses in the forest since you have Elsa's cave there, but you think the meadow is prettier. Yes. My plan is currently to keep like, well, I have like Mickey and his crew in the meadow, and I definitely want to keep them there. So if we get Daisy, I want to put her over there as well. I currently have the Toy Story characters in the meadow, and I think I'll leave them there. But I don't know. And then I think I'll probably put Beast's Castle, because I know we're getting Beast's Castle. I think I'm probably going to put that in the forest, even though I kind of don't want to. I don't know. I'm going to have to see it and just like look at everything and figure it out, I guess. You're back. Welcome back. Hey, Electro. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Okay, yeah, let's make a couple of these. And then let's make a couple of the other red and purple ones, which are these. What do you use wrapping paper for? The wrapping paper is for making gifts. They should be in your furniture menu. Actually, I thought they were. Or are they in functional items? Oh, they're in functional items. So you can make different gifts here. And then if you make 10 gifts and give them to villagers, you get a reward. You're doing great also. I'm glad. That's very nice to hear. You really loved Stitch's house in the back corner of Sunlit by the one lone mining spot, but then you felt guilty that he was too far from the beach. Oh, well, I mean, I guess Stitch technically hates water, so he probably doesn't mind being away from the beach. But yeah, I think I did recently see a picture of somebody who had Stitch in Sunlit as well, and it looked good. Can I help you, Maui? Is that Maui singing? I think it was. No one else is around. I just don't think I've ever heard him humming that before. Okay. We're back. Let's see what we're working with. Okay. I wish there was a menu in furniture for crafted items. That would be wonderful. Okay. Let me just pull all of these out. I know I'm not going to use all of them, but I don't want to find them again later. Not you. There we go. You're still trying to get Stitch? Oh no, that's okay. Definitely takes a while, but I feel like it's worth it. He's so cute. Okay, because I kind of want to set these up along here. It's too long. But I guess in theory we could move this one. I don't know if I'll leave them all the way across like that. Oh no, they sigh. Okay. But I shall think about it. And then, I don't know. Okay, so for this back area, I'm thinking, I don't know if we can do it with flowers here. It's just like juggling the trees right now. Or if we can do it with maybe the little manicured plaza trees. But I want to make this look intentional. Like it's not just a random gap in the fence. So let's see what we can do with that. I don't know if it's in foliage. I don't know if they're craftable or if they're purchasable. Probably, like, they might be in trees. You don't have Maui because you suck at fishing? What did we need to fish to get Maui? Like I was thinking possibly like this. I don't think this can actually move closer. Oh, it can move closer to the house. Feels a little silly with like a little tiny fence here, but also, oh. In which case I think I would want to move this further. Something like that maybe? Here we go. You like what I'm doing? It looks so pretty. Oh, thank you. I think I have confidence that we're gonna work it out in the end. It might take a while, sometimes it does, but we usually get there. Um, yeah, like something like that maybe. With maybe these back here. That's kind of cute. We can remove that because I'm not gonna want that one. I would probably give them a little garden back here. Alternatively, or both. I mean, it doesn't go with the fence at all, but we could make it work. You did just post a complete valley tour on your channel? Wait, what? Pause everything. Excuse me while I copy your name and throw it into YouTube. I love looking at people's things. Paste. Why did my own live come up on YouTube? I don't see one. Oh my goodness, you're gonna have to share it with me on social media. Yeah, definitely send me the info on like Twitter or Insta or Discord or whatever, because I would love to look at the Valley tour. With a quick search that I was comfortable doing while I was on stream, I couldn't find it, but okay. Now I'm not sure if I want to add pathing here. I kind of like purposefully didn't put any, but now I'm wondering if I maybe should. I really love this, and I don't want to get rid of it in case I can't find it again, but I don't have anywhere to put it or any need to right now. Oh, that's what we should do. Check how this is looking from up here. Then share with you. I definitely would. Okay, so that doesn't look bad. I was very concerned that it might look weird. Because like I said, I really like it to look nice moving from one biome to the next. And I was concerned that the back of the house would look kind of stark and odd, but the way that we did it, I don't mind it. I might still put a couple trees to kind of soften it up a little bit, but I think it looks nice. Okay. So now the trees that we can put back over here. This against the house, I'm not sure. I think it's too light. This, maybe. This, yes. What other trees did I use over here? Just those ones. Okay. So maybe could do something like that. Oh my goodness. I didn't know this did that. Do you hear that? I mean, it's very quiet, so I don't think it's coming through, but the clock is making like a tick-tock sound. That's so cool. I knew it chimed on the hour, but I didn't know it did that. Okay. This tree for now. Actually, that tree might stay in the front lawn. We'll see. Might be too big for the front lawn. Or we could put this tree. That tree, this tree. I think I like this tree better. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Perfect. Okay. There. That's wonderful. And then do I want to put some of these back here? Or do I want to stop being so obsessed with the trellises? I really have used them a lot less lately. I swear I used to use them all the time. But I'm trying to show some restraint. How does it look from over here? How do you get the up balloons? They were part of the first Pixar, or the first Star Path, which was called Pixar Fest. So if you didn't get them then, there's not currently a way to get them. But hopefully, when multiplayer comes to the game, um, people might be interested in trading items, you know, if that's a possibility. Trading and gifting items hasn't really been confirmed, but we can hope. Okay, I need to make another trellis. So I think that means that I probably, in fact, have not been more conservative with my use of trellises because I should have had a bunch left. In fact, I'm probably just going to steal one from my house. No, I won't. I'll just make another one. But I'll do it at Goofy's so I don't have to run all the way back home. You just imagine Pluto's little house in that spot across from Minnie. I do hope we get Pluto. Oh my goodness. And of course, Donald's throwing a tantrum again. It's not a stream here if we don't catch Donald throwing a tantrum at least like 5 times. The color combo of the flowers really is perfect. It is. I don't think I had made those before. When I was playing in my own time, I decided I wanted to try to complete the crafting collection, and I don't think I had made those until I wanted to do that. So they look good. They're like the perfect blend to kind of help marry the two color palettes together. It looks good. Gooseberry plant looks nice with Minnie's house, and those are her favorites also. Yeah, I used to have the gooseberry plants there. I don't know if I'll try to integrate it again into like this area. Oh, what? How do I have 30 trellis? You know what? That's my fault for, I guess, not looking hard enough. It's clearly they were there the whole time. I just didn't realize it. No, I think I would prefer to have them closer to Geese House and have a little gap on the end by the fence than I would to have them flush with the fence. Just my preference there. Okay. I think I do prefer the lighter colored picnic table. You wonder if we'll be able to buy from Scrooge's in multiplayer? Oh, interesting. That would be really interesting. But I don't know if I want to do the picnic table or the picnic blanket. Not 100% sure yet. See if I can find that other park bench. I don't think I'm going to prefer it to the wooden one, but just for comparison's sake, why would it not be in this category? Did I use it at somebody else's house? There's no way. Rachel's no meeting? Oh my goodness, I just passed it. Here it is. This one is more of a contrast, but I think I can make this one stand out if I just decorate around it. And I think I prefer it. You've been doing that completion too, but you have 23 items left to create or grinding to make stoves you will never use, right? Oh my goodness, for me it was the DJ booths. I will never, under any circumstance, I don't think, use the DJ booths. But best believe I made all of them. Okay, can I pick this mailbox up? Oh, speaking of mailbox. Hello? Is it stuck here forever? Oh, okay. I legitimately panicked. Speaking of mailboxes, has anybody actually tried to change out their mailbox? I think I saw on Discord someone talking about that, and I've never tried. I didn't know that was something you could do. I want a different mailbox though. Hi Queen, how are you? You love the flower beds in front of the fence? I really like it so far. You want to start your game on your Mac, do you need to buy the game again? You do for now, yes. The game will be in full release at some point, probably soon-ish. Probably around May, June would be my guess. And when it is in full release, it'll be free to download everywhere. But if you want to play it on your Mac now, you would need to repurchase it. What was I looking for? Mailbox. I don't know why it would be under utilities. I don't know why I looked there. It would be under decor? Designers selling clothes like ACNH and Scrooge's. Oh, you know what? It would be really cool if people could. I don't know how this would work, but if people could like sell their Touch of Magic designs, yeah. Birdhouses. I mean, if I don't find a mailbox, it's really not the end of the world. I just know for a fact that I made them. Maybe that's the only one. If I had a little bit more space there, I would try to put it there. Maybe... Let me pick you up, please. Oh, it has such a weird footprint. Maybe I'll leave it there. Maybe I'll get rid of it altogether. Who knows? You want the red bench in other colors? You only craft what you know you will use. Yeah, that bench isn't craftable. It was just the one that popped up in front of Mickey's house when the game first booted up. But it would be nice to have more colors of it because it's very pretty. Okay, what else are we doing? Uh, I do like this. I do like these flower pots. And I'm contemplating putting one of these with the purple flowers in front of Mickey's house and one with like warmer toned flowers in front of Minnie's house, kind of just to integrate the colors even more, you know what I mean? We're already kind of doing that a little bit with the flower beds down here. But if we can bring some more like orangey red over here and some more pinky purple over here, it'll help make it look more cohesive. Maybe I should bring one of these bushes. I'm thinking about it. I'm not quite sure. We might be able to once we get the house skins. Changing mailboxes would make sense then. Sadly, you can't. Okay. Yeah, maybe the post that I saw, the person was a little bit confused about it or something. Because I knew we could make them, but I always wondered what the point was because I didn't think we could use them. I don't need to put this there. I just really like it. I pulled it out. I was like, let's put it in front of Wally's, but why is my question to myself. There's no need. Okay. So I think I do want to use the picnic kit, maybe? Picnic table. I'm not 100% sure. I also don't know what to do right here. What I'm gonna do for now as I ponder like the blanket versus table. Oh. Oh no. I trapped myself. How did I plop that down exactly where it needed to be for me to never be able to escape? Oh, thank you so much, Kelsey. That's so sweet. Well, you need to buy the same version. You could do the standard. All this in color theory too, woohoo. Yeah. One thing about me is I'm gonna try to make things look good. Maybe gooseberries next to the tree, maybe. Hi, you love my valley? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That means a lot because I've definitely put a lot of time and effort into it so far. So I definitely appreciate it when people think it looks nice. Can I show how I've decorated my whole valley? When I'm done here, really need some inspiration. Oh, yes. You need a picnic table in your valley. They're so good. I hope we get a couple other picnic tables as well, because I really like these two. I'm not necessarily ecstatic about the fact that they have this leaf texture on them. I think it's very cute. I just kind of ignore it most of the time because it doesn't really go with everything. I'm happy that we decided to do this. I like the idea of having them have their own little like square, like almost like a cul-de-sac area. But while I ponder the way that we're going to finish this up, we can indeed go for a little valley tour. Why not? Um, and we can also point out the areas that I want to change a little bit. So if anyone has any ideas, you can share it with me because I love getting ideas. Okay, so this is our plaza. This is our little capitalism district where we have a table here or table set up. Scrooge's, Chez Remy, and Remy's house because Remy's house is not going to look good anywhere else. Road trip. Oh yes, road trip. Amazing. You would imagine that they will up the item counts next update? I hope so. This is our community garden. So I wanted like a permanent farming plot that I would be able to use that was going to be substantial enough that I felt like, I don't know, it was going to be useful to have, but was going to be small enough that it was going to look cute. So this holds like 64 plants, which I think is a pretty good amount, especially because I'm not grinding for money anymore right now. We have this area. Everything's still decorated with festive stuff, so usually I just have regular picnic tables under here. But we have this little gazebo, like village, I don't know, picnic area with the clock tower. And then over here, we usually have a topiary, but we have our festive setup right now with like a little mini orchard. And then over here, we have our fountain. This is holding the place of the like Mickey and Walt Disney fountain statue that we're going to be getting at some point. But I want to redo this area. So if anyone has any ideas, let me know. That's going to get redone. Looking so good in details. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then this is the meadow. And this side of the meadow is like the classic Disney characters, like I said. So we have Goofy and Donald, our neighbors. And then we've got Mickey and Minnie over here. And then over here, I have decided I am going to move Stitch's thing. So let me do that now. I'm so sorry, Stitch, but I don't want you there anymore. I'll put this there for now. We have like a little carnival area where we have this balloon basket. We've got like a little eatery, Woody's Carousel, like a couple games, and Buzz's RV. We have Wally's garden over here. It's kind of cluttered and messy, but I feel like that's Wally's vibe. And then I never really go to it from this direction, but here we have Kristoff's stall and Goofy's stall and like a little small market area with a couple picnic benches here. So good at decorating. Oh, thank you. That means so much. Oh my goodness. Wait, you can put Donald's house in a pond? You can put any of the water houses in a pond as long as they fit there. Yeah. Then over here we have Stitch's house. This is my favorite. It's like so simple, but I just feel like it works so well in this area. And I like the decorating that we did. It looks very natural and like it helps it just blend in. So that's Stitch's house. We have this little residential beach area with Goofy's stall, a picnic table, and the like parasol towels. This is Moana's area. We got her house with a little outdoor dining set and her boat over here. Eric's house is the one that I'm least happy with, but that's okay. This is Eric's house. I want to move him onto the island back there once the pillar's able to be moved, but that's his little setup. We redecorated this area by the mystical cave to have the well and the little place of honor because that also looks Atlantean. And then we have Ariel's house over here. I think it looks really nice when you're like running down the hill and you kind of see this leading up to her house. And I like that it's in the water, like not straight up on the beach. I like it. And then my house I'm also planning on redoing, but this is what it looks like for now. Just kind of tucked into the forest with a little picnic table or like park bench and lots of books because I love books. So I felt like it was fitting to put just a bunch of them all over the place. And then I moved the coffee beans here because I wanted easy access to them as I tried to hoard them. And then the wildflower field, which I love. I haven't really done anything to that side of the forest yet, but we will. And then over here we have Merlin's house. So he's got like books and stuff strewn about as well. He's got a small little garden because I feel like he would need some things to, I don't know, gather for magic. I don't know how magic works. And I gave him this clock tower because I felt like it looked so good next to his house. And again, just a bunch of books strewn about. So that's that. And then the last area that I have decorated so far is some of the Frosted Heights. I want to move this rock. I don't know what I want to put there instead, but something. But we come up here and we've got like a little outdoor sauna area that I think is cute. And then over here we have our little snow people leading into another little market area with Goofy stall, a hot cocoa stand. And then we have Anna and Kristoff's house over here and another little area with the well. Yeah, this area is pretty empty because I didn't want to clutter it all up since we don't know what we're going to be getting that I might want to put here. And then I also put this little ice hut over here just because I thought it looked cute. But that's it. I haven't really touched the Glade yet. I haven't touched Sunlit. I haven't touched Forgotten. But yeah, the only thing I did in the Glade was I moved all the cherry trees here because I think the pink purpley color looks really nice. And then I threw Ursula into the pond here. Or a little lake thing. That's it. But yeah, it's definitely very much still a work in progress. I feel like I'm always like fine-tuning it. But I'm pretty pleased with it so far. Oh, I'm so happy that we took a break to stroll about because that gave my brain something else to go to, and now I feel rejuvenated and ready to tackle this again. And I feel, let me move all of this. I kind of want all of the sticks to be over by Wally's. Because again, I feel like it makes sense for Wally to kind of have just like a messy area around because he's, I don't know, gardening, collecting. It just makes sense to me. Move this here for the time being. What I think I'm actually going to do, I'll probably just make this a little picnic area for now since we don't have anything we're going to put here. Like eventually, probably another house is going to go here. But that way we don't have to decide between the picnic table and the picnic blanket because we can use both. So yeah, we'll just make this a little bit greener, just like a fill-in area until we move a house here in the future. And then we'll give them the picnic table, I think. Yeah, no problem. It's nice to like take a little stroll through. Would I be able to go into map view and show overhead? That's always a cool visual. I can try. I don't really do this very often, but here is the plaza. Currently, this is what like the meadow is looking like right now. Then we got the beach down here. I really like this part of the beach. I'm very happy with it. And then this part of the beach. Then, yeah. My home, Merlin's home. And we got Frosted Heights started. But yeah. You feel like the valleys are never going to be done because this is such a dynamic game, but that's a good thing. Exactly, yeah. Like I'm really trying because I am such a perfectionist, and also I just put a lot of time and energy into making something that I like a lot. So it's hard for me to think about redecorating. So I'm just trying to like train myself to be okay with it. And that's why I'm also happy that we're redoing Mickey and Minnie's, because even though I thought it looked so cute before, I didn't really have anything that I didn't like about it before. I was like, you know what, I think we could do this in a way that's going to be different and is also going to look very cute, and why not, you know? Good afternoon. Hello. You're so excited for when this becomes free to play next year. You want this game badly and wish it was now. I hope it'll be soon. I think the developers originally said it was going to be um about 6 months of early access. So that'll be like October, November, December, January, February, March, like March-ish. Even if it's a little longer, that's still not too far away. But yes, I'm so excited about all the new people who are going to be coming to this game once it's free to play. I think it'll be lovely. Let's see. Do we have any other red looking flowers? You love how everything fits together and my valley flows so well. Thank you. I'm still working on the flow a little bit. I think that's something that I could definitely improve on. Um, in some of the areas. I just also feel like it's hard because each area has so many like exits and entrances. So getting it to flow in a way that makes sense is a little tricky, but that's something that I'm working on improving a little bit. Flower pots. This isn't red, but it's still like kind of warm toned, so maybe this. Oh, it actually looks like it is red. It didn't look red in the menu, but when I put it down, it does. Okay, that's it. Where do the blue trees I used by Ariel's house come from? Those all came from Scrooge, yeah. I don't know, I just got into this algorithm where I was getting a bunch of these like bioluminescent trees and these like pink ferns and stuff like that. Um, Speaking of, I feel like I got something else like that recently. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I made that up. I'll have to go through sometime off stream, but I think they're all from the Moana collection. But yeah, I just kept getting a bunch of them, and I thought they were perfect for Ariel's. You could purchase it, but you're undecided because the date's so close and you know there's major glitches right now. Yeah, if you're playing on Switch especially, there are a lot of glitches at the moment, which can make it more difficult to enjoy. And it is so close that if you don't mind the wait, it might be worth it. Don't think I need this yellow flower pot. What's the hidden requirement for Stitch's quest? Which quest? Are you on his level 2 quest? His level 4 quest? Okay. One thing about, oh no, this area over here, I don't think I can dig another row there. Let me actually go back down into that. I also want to get rid of this mailbox, I've decided. You haven't seen them yet. Scrooge's store is so hit or miss. I agree. It is so hit or miss. I was very pleased with the ice cream cart that I got today because it was the first time in ages that I feel like I got something I enjoyed. I think I might actually want to get rid of this row. Not sure. You've been playing on Switch and have made it work. You like what you've done so far? Um, to post in the Discord at least. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely playable on Switch. I play on Switch still sometimes, even with my item limit dangerously close to the 3,000. And I haven't really had crashes lately, per se, but I definitely have had like some lag issues on the Switch. But I think that makes sense. I'm not too bothered by the lag. And it's definitely an improved experience to like when the game first came out. It runs a lot smoother on the Switch now. The trees are one of the things you want so bad. Most of the streamers seem to have them. Interesting. First Stitch quest. The thing for the first Stitch quest is a sign in the peaceful meadow. Oh no, I need to clear my inventory. It'll look something kind of like this, but Donald will not look quite the same. Sometimes you need to go into a building and then out of it to trigger it to spawn. Okay, I'm gonna just sell some of this stuff and put some of the stuff away as well because I said I was gonna feed the critters, and did I? Absolutely not. So this stuff can go away. The reason why you think your valley isn't going to be finished is because of the item count. You love a lot of details, clutter, food, etc. Yeah, I'm the same way. So as I'm decorating more and more, I find myself, you know what, I'll probably leave this food out. I'll leave the cheese tray out anyway. I find myself kind of going back to areas that I had previously decorated and kind of simplifying it a little bit so that it still looks nice and fleshed out, but I'm not using quite as many items because I like to be very detailed in my decorating as well. Okay, let's put that there. Your friends also suggested waiting because that ensures almost perfect quality. That's true. I think a lot of people who picked up this game aren't necessarily used to early access games, which is totally fair. I was not used to early access games when I picked this up. I think this and Coral Island came out around the same time. This one came out first, and these two have been my first experiences with early access. And while I think that they've been good experiences overall, you definitely are not getting a finished product. And I think especially when you're paying a good amount of money for this game in particular, it can be a little bit difficult to feel like you're not getting a finished product. You haven't had it crash since the latest update. It's much better on the Switch than it was. Still a few glitches and lag, but very enjoyable. Exactly, Kim. Yeah, I 100% agree. Okay. Sorry the camera's going to be a little wonky while I'm in between these houses. Let me try to get it to a place where it's going to be a little less obnoxious. I just want to plant these so this doesn't disappear. And so they have a little garden. Do these tomatoes, and then I want something else. What do I want? Let me go into the menu. I want something green. Take up the last spot. No, collection, ingredient, asparagus, cucumber, spinach. I think I'm gonna plant. Can't remember what most of these, or like what some of these plants look like. I think I'm gonna plant maybe okra. That's in the glade. You found the sign? Oh, great. You kind of like the item limit because it helps you edit. Also, it was cool to figure out the house items don't count on the item limit. Yeah, I was so excited. I don't know why. I was sure because I think I tested it when they first added the true item limit to the counter, you know, in the top right corner. I tested it in the house, and I thought that the house items also contributed it to it, but I'm very happy that they don't. Oh, I forgot a little bit that they didn't because I didn't even think of the fact that we could decorate something inside the house now. That's great. That means we've got even more stuff that we can do on future streams. Because I was a little bit like, well, you know, oh my goodness. Okay, I was like, they're cute, but then Donald started freaking out a little bit, but that's still cute. Anytime I decorate a new area, there are always villagers who come and decide to like make it their home. Yes, the item limit has helped me to be a little bit more strategic about my decorating, but I still would prefer to not have it. Don't get me wrong. But it's not the worst thing in the world. It's okay. Okay, you know what I want? I kind of want a bush here, but I don't think I'll be able to get through if I put it there. She's just a blank wall, and I don't love that. There's Donald Tantrum number 2 or 3. We're getting towards our quota. I could move this over here, and let's see about a bush. It'll be interesting to see where and how far Nintendo takes this game. Yeah, so this game is actually Game Loft, and I think Game Loft is primarily a company that does mobile games, which I know has worried a couple people, especially since we already know that there are going to be microtransactions in this game. So people are, I think, rightfully a little bit concerned about how that's going to be when the game is fully released, you know. But what's good about the fact that they're used to mobile games is with mobile games, like there's always new content and the goal is longevity because they're pretty much almost always free to play games. So, you know, the more people are playing them, the more chance for revenue you kind of have essentially. Um, so with that kind of background, I think they know how to make a game successful over the long term and how to keep kind of adding content, which I'm excited about because I want this game to last for a very long time. I very much enjoy it. It definitely used to count when they first did the item limit. I thought it did. I don't know if that was like I don't know. I thought it did, but when I checked last stream, we confirmed that it doesn't currently, so I'm not sure. You mean if they expect us to have 1,000 rooms, items better not count? Exactly. Okay. That's cute. Donald, you're cool and all, but would you please leave? Would you leave? You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm going to have Donald hang out with us, and I'm going to take him far away. And then we're going to resume in peace. Let's go to the Forgotten Lands, Donald. You'll happily take cosmetic microtransactions in exchange for constant content updates and a very long lifespan. No shade to New Horizons, but it got like 2 updates and that's it. It's sad. Yeah, I didn't play New Horizons long enough to really like get bored of the well, I guess if I stopped playing, I probably was bored to a certain extent. I don't know. But yes. I personally don't mind the type of microtransactions that it seems that this game is going to implement. I think they seem very reasonable. It's not in any way going to be like pay to play or like pay to win. Um, so I'm not going to mind it, I don't think. And I would love to have lots of content in this game for a long time. So when we start being able to buy stuff for the game, all your money will be going on it. Same. Yes, very much same. But I don't know. Will I be able to write it off as a business expense? I'm like, maybe it will be considered a business expense, and then I'll feel a little bit less bad about spending all of my money, even though I would be doing it anyway. Even if I weren't streaming this game, I'd still buy all the stuff just because, I don't know, Disney's like my favorite, and I just love this game. So it was always going to get all of my money. Okay, let's see. That's a big bush. You also have... Oh, I was going to say, where are the meadow ones? These, which are very cute. So the number on top is the area number, and the number on bottom is overall items. No, oh, so the number on top is unique items. So, like, if I pull out another one of these bushes here, it won't change. Because it's the same item. So that's like I have 455 individual like item types. The bottom number is total number, and this is valley-wide, so it doesn't take into account the area. Ideally, I will get sponsored. Here's the thing. Okay. Um, there is something called like a Dreamlight creator. So I guess Dreamlight Valley picks content creators who I guess like the game, play the game, are part of the community. And I don't think the program is anything special in and of itself, but you just get to be called a Dreamlight creator or something. I don't know. I want to be a Dreamlight creator with my whole being. I just love this game. So I'm always just like, hey, I like your game. Stream your game. I don't even need to be sponsored. I just want to be able to put Dreamlight creator in my bio. You can write it off against your streaming income. Okay, you used to do taxes, your bro-in-law is a game developer, and I can definitely... Okay, that's good to know. Because I also, this is fun, channel improvements incoming. I just bought a new mic, which I'm so excited about. One of the lovely channel community members um, bought me a what's it called? Like a boom arm for the mic as a gift, which was so lovely and generous of them. Thank you. If you're here. Um, but yeah, I just got a new mic, so audio quality is going to be improving. I need to remember that I can write that off as well. And I also got a green screen, so I may be able to start showing my face at some point soon. Okay. Gonna leave this area mostly like clear and open just because the item limit. Let's see. The write-off amount varies by state though, you think? Yeah. I mean, I need to look into it a little bit more because I can probably also, I don't know, I've heard you can write off like part of your rent if you work from home. Just have to like calculate out the square footage. You can write off some of your like internet bill or something. I don't know. But I'm also not really making that much money from YouTube slash really not any at this moment in time. But just to know for the future. The zucchini looks cute on the ground. Yeah, I've planted a lot of things. I just have a hard time remembering what things look like if I haven't planted them lately. Okay, and I'm not sure what I want to do with this area. Let me look through furniture again just to see if there's something that's speaking to me. Honestly, though, like all the clothing and furniture in the base game is super vast and already looks so good. No one's ever going to need to buy from the store. Exactly, yeah. So like that's, I mean, it's also hard though, like because even if you don't need something, I know I always want it. So there is that factor, but there is so much furniture, so much clothing in the game, so it's definitely not necessary. They have said they're going to add paid characters at some point, but they're not going to be tied to the main storyline, so that's a bonus. You're not going to be missing out on any of the like core story. What do I think Mickey and like? Has anyone used this piston cup in their home or anything? Usually it's a percentage of your square footage. Yeah, that's what I thought. It like depends on, I don't know, if it's like the room where you work in from home or like your desk area or something. Still something. This is very cute, but it doesn't really look like an outdoor thing necessarily. I pull a couple out anyway to see. Um, 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 oh, this is making me think. I don't know why this is making me think of it because this isn't the bed in question, but there is a bed in the game that's the bed from Beauty and the Beast, like the actual one that Belle sleeps in. And it made me think I just watched the 30th anniversary performance. It was this bed. Um, they did like this huge celebration of Beauty and the Beast for the 30th anniversary. I don't know if anybody else watched it. But it was so cool. It was on Disney Plus that I watched it, but I think it's also on Hulu maybe. Um, and they played essentially the animated movie, but they had live interpretations as the musical performances. And they also had like some very brief scenes that were kind of storyboard, like original storyboards from Beauty and the Beast. It was I really liked it. Okay, what else do we want? I like the hydrangea flowers. Oh, Elsa, thank you so much for the super chat. That's so sweet. And it's okay. You said sorry you're late. You just got out from watching Avatar. The second one, how was it? Did you enjoy it? You think once free they'll have things like item packs, moonstones, etc. stuff to buy? Yeah, that's the plan from what they said on their website. Has anyone used this Zen garden? That's another question I have. I have no idea where I would put this or what I would do with it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pop it there for now. It might actually look cute down by where we have the well. Beauty and the Beast was very pretty, lots of dance interpretation. Exactly, yeah, my favorite part of it was the interpretive dances that they did for the rose with the rose petals falling off. It was so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I had such a great time watching it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was just like, outdoor fridge? That might be interesting. I wasn't actually thinking it was interesting, but this is a fun tidbit from my life. I lived in the tiniest apartment. It was like a studio apartment size, but it wasn't a studio, which made it worse because there were walls like blocking off areas. It was so tiny. Um, and I had a kitchen that was pretty much just a kitchenette. And to make more room in the kitchen, I ended up putting my refrigerator in my closet. Um, so I lived with my refrigerator in my closet for a good 2 years while I lived there. It was very funny. It ended up working well, but it's kind of a joke in my family now, like the closet fridge. Okay, I'm thinking we're just gonna have to make do with what we have out at the moment and some like greenery and rocks and stuff. Because I don't think any of the rest of this will look right. Just trying to check. Oh no, if we're able to buy characters, there's no hope for you. You're terrible for buying everything. You play Pokemon Go and are constantly buying limited items. Yeah, I try to be um smart about spending money, but some things just I'm just gonna spend my money. It's just the way that it ends up working out. Okay, removing these. Might honestly just leave it somewhat like that without too much fuss. Avatar 2 is amazing. Definitely recommend. Okay, I haven't seen the first Avatar in years and years. Like, probably since it came out. But I feel like they waited so long for the sequel that it's gotta be good. And also, aren't they making 2 more that they've already guaranteed? So I feel like it's gotta work out. Do I want to pave under this picnic area? Let's try and see how it looks. You've not watched that yet, but the Little Mermaid live with Ali'i was really fun. Speaking of which, you can't wait to see Halle Bailey in the live. Oh my goodness. Don't get me started talking about Halle Bailey because I will not stop. I'm such a huge fan of the Bailey sisters. I think they're phenomenal. Halle literally has the most angelic voice that I've ever heard. So I'm very much looking forward to it. You're afraid on release that they're going to start putting a lot of items on moonstones instead of star coins and making people pay for what they want. So they've definitely said they are going to have paid content, which I think is fair, you know. It's going to be free to play, so I think it makes sense that there will be a paid element to it. But they have also said that they're going to keep doing free updates as well. So I don't think we need to be concerned about like everything being paid content. I mean, I feel like the developers haven't necessarily given me any reason to distrust them. I feel like they've been very considerate of the community, definitely listening to our feedback. So I'm gonna, you know, see how it goes, give them a chance, and I'm optimistic that it will be handled with integrity, you know? You have several Zen gardens, love them. Where do you have them, Kelly? If we get Mulan, the Zen garden might be useful. That's true. That would be cool. I hope we get all of the, like, Disney princesses. You lived in a studio when you were 18 and had a fridge out on your deck? Oh my goodness. Thanks for the stream. It's looking so good. Oh my goodness, have a great rest of your day, Kelly. Thank you for coming, obviously, as always. Like, that might be better, even though it's also off-center. I might like it more. Took them 13 years to make the second one, and the third film is set for 2024. Nice. Oh my goodness, that's so interesting, Elsa. How exciting. We would like to see. Oh my goodness, that's so sweet, Rebecca. Some of you have probably already seen it if you hang out on Discord. I mean, I've always said I'm not like intentionally hiding my face. It's out there on certain socials, but yeah, maybe soon. Probably. I just gotta figure out how to use the green screen and get it all set up. Hallie literally looks and sounds like a mermaid. It's crazy. You teared up watching the teaser. Oh my goodness, you're curious to see how they'll adapt it to live action. Can't wait for the live action Little Mermaid. Honestly, yes. Technically speaking, Hallie's voice has so many things in common with Disney princesses. Um, just from her palette placement when she sings, but also, I don't know, she's also got a lot of physical features that read really well as a princess. She's got kind of like wide set eyes and more of an ethereal look, which works really well. She's so talented all around. So I think she's going to do phenomenally, and I'm very excited to see. Very, very excited. Oh no, I don't want to move the entire house. Just wanted to grab this. I think we're going to do away with the bike. Not a Little Mermaid fan, so you'll probably skip this one. You skipped Lion King too. I don't think I actually watched the Lion King one. I think I did in fact skip that one. It wasn't like an intentional skip though. It's just like, I don't remember when it came out in theaters, but I probably was pretty busy with school at the time. And then when it was on Disney Plus, I just didn't really think about it. So I might watch it at some point, but I don't know. I also heard that it just wasn't it wasn't necessarily very different to the original, which is fine. I mean, there's something to be said for being true to the original, but I think there's also something to be said for like providing enough new stuff where it feels like there's a point to um, a remake, if that makes sense. Like, it's a fine line, staying true to the original content, but also being worth watching in and of its own right. And from what I heard, it's a little bit too true to the original. The wait for the Avatar sequels are going to be worth it. It was amazing. The other three will be just as good if they take their time making them and not rush them out. I feel like, if I remember correctly, I wasn't like necessarily the hugest fan of the plot of Avatar. That being said, I saw it like probably when it came out, so I don't think I was necessarily the intended age demographic. My interest didn't necessarily line up with what the film was trying to do, but that's the kind of movie that I would watch just for vibes because I feel like it's such a gorgeous looking movie, and I would be happy just seeing that. So I'm sure I will see the sequel. I need to rewatch the original though. I think it's on Disney Plus, right? Should be on Disney Plus. Okay. I think I need like, oh, you know what I need? I need some lighting here. What lighting do we have? You're a hardcore Beauty and the Beast girl. From what you heard, Lion King was pretty much shot for shot the same. That's what I heard. Yeah. You found Lion King so one-to-one that you almost found it pointless. Okay. It sounds like everyone's pretty much saying what I ended up hearing about The Lion King, so that's why I'm not necessarily in a rush to watch it. But I probably will watch it when it's confirmed that, well, it's already confirmed that we're getting more Lion King characters, but I'll probably watch it when we find out more about when we're getting new Lion King characters. What lights do I have in the rest of this area? I think I have, oh yes, these ones. I don't know if I want to be like that consistent with the lights that I have, because even though this is the same area, like it is their full home, they can have different lights if they want different lights. Do I like these ones? I think I'm actually probably going to want like these ones. Let me see if I can craft more of those. That's an interesting comparison, Amanda, with Avatar. That's true. They have a lot of things in common, I'm sure. Let me get rid of these. I really wish we could move these mushrooms around. Or, okay, so I understand why we can't, because like you need to upgrade the watering can to be able to do that. But at the same time, I wish once you had your watering can fully upgraded, you could move them around in furniture mode, or you could select them from the furniture menu and place them, because I actually really like the mushrooms. And I would especially use them to decorate in the glade, but we don't have any say over where they go now. They just pop up randomly. Oh, we haven't changed our memory today. Let's see. What do we want to be showing here? Could do Woody and Jesse. Could do... Let's just leave this one. This one's nice and classic. Your fave Lion King was Lion King 1.5 with Timon's perspective. I definitely saw that one, but I don't remember it. I don't think I watched it like multiple times. I think I only watched it once or twice. These are the ones I'm thinking of. Just gonna make a bunch of these. I know I'm not going to use nearly that many of them, but I like just crafting in batches, so that way I have them in my menu if I want to use them later. The only thing you think didn't translate is that the realistic animals aren't as expressive, so they lacked a lot of emotion. It fell flat in that department. I've also heard that. Yeah, I think that seems to be a common complaint. I don't remember whether that was true with the Jungle Book remake. I can't remember. I remember watching it and thinking it was good, but I don't remember like the level of expressiveness that the animals had. You can't wait for the second Lion King live action? You really hope it's better than the first? Are they confirmed to be making an like a remake of the Lion King sequel? The Lion King sequel is incredibly very classic. Okay. Oh, I had a bunch of them here. I wish they would just keep all of the lampposts together. I had so many of them in here. That's fine. Now if we ever want to redo the entire valley with just these, we'll be set. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for that. You want to be able to move the mining nodes? I do too. They're so in the way. So in the way. Your favorite live action so far has been Aladdin. It's so well made and the songs and casting were spectacular. I liked the Aladdin remake. I don't know that I've loved any of the remakes, honestly. I think the only one I've rewatched has been Cinderella. I think that's probably my favorite of the bunch. To be fair, they don't have the right facial muscles to be as expressive as they... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's definitely like, if you're gonna go for hyper realism with the animal, that's one of the drawbacks for sure, because they operate differently than humans do. But when you're animating something, you're not kind of stuck to that same constraint. Okay, let's take a run through and see how it looks. You actually rather like the live actions for what they are. You see them as sort of an alternate multiverse. But the Lion King and Mulan were not done justice at all. Yeah, I also didn't watch the Mulan one because I heard that it wasn't that great. Well, I heard some people say that they liked it, but most people say that it was kind of just subpar. Okay. Yeah, this looks empty, but I honestly don't mind it for now. It's really just a placeholder. It's cute for what it is. But I actually really love this like view from here of their houses. I think it looks super cute. You think it's announced for 2024? Interesting. Oh my goodness, you loved the Cinderella remake. I thought it was cute, but I also think I might be a little bit biased
I'm having such a good time.
because I love Lily James. I was a huge Downton Abbey fan, and she was in Downton Abbey, so I think I was bound to love the remake of Cinderella. Okay. Oh, you know what I might want to do? I might actually want to add some pathing back here. I'm still trying to decide. So let's see what we think. Let's play around with it, and if we hate it, we can get rid of it. If we like it, we can leave it. Alice in Wonderland live action was amazing. Oh, Freeze, hello. How are you doing? Which one are you referring to? Oh, duh. Oh my goodness. My brain it went to like the old, not old one. There have been so many Alice in Wonderlands. My brain went to, there was one in the 90s, I think, that I was thinking of, but I know which one you're talking about. The more recent one with Johnny Depp. Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast remakes were some of the most beautiful movies you've ever seen. Oh my goodness. I liked the Beauty and the Beast one. But again, I think I'm biased because Dan Stevens was also in Downton Abbey, so I was bound to like it. Cinderella's live action is excellent, such a beautiful message in it too. True. Very true. You like all of the live action remakes? That's great. Yeah, I definitely don't hate on anybody who likes them. Most of them I feel somewhat indifferent towards, but I also don't think that that's bad. You know what I mean? They showed the castle in Cinderella and it just screamed Kenneth Branagh. Mulan was definitely more interesting. Lily James is awesome. She is. It's also why I loved Mamma Mia. Here we go again. Is that what it's called? Mamma Mia 2? Look at me, I'm a fake fan. I don't even know what it's called. But that's okay. I still liked it. So I actually think I'm a fan of this. I don't know if I want to get rid of this one or if I want to leave it long. I think I want to leave it long. Leave it partially long? Leave it partially long is the answer to the question, I believe. You're good. You were referring to the Johnny Depp one. Your least favorite live action was The Jungle Book. Interesting. Yes. I liked the Alice in Wonderland. There were two of them. The ones with Johnny Depp. I don't know the name of the actress who was in it. I feel like it was Mia something. I don't know her name, but I liked them. In general, I feel like I'm a fan of Alice in Wonderland remakes because I think there's just a lot of there's just so much you can do with Alice in Wonderland, right? And it's such a whimsical piece of work that I think people are always going to interpret it in very different ways. And I like seeing the different ways that it's interpreted. One of my favorite adaptations of Alice in Wonderland is Alice by Heart, which is a musical. It's by Steven Sater and Duncan Sheik, I think, who did Spring Awakening, which is one of my favorite musicals. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I love Alice by Heart. Speaking of Cinderella, you can't wait for the Princess Castle to make it to the valley. What's it gonna look like? Oh my goodness. Where's Cinderella gonna live? I'm just really rooting for all of these princess prince combos to live in the same home because I don't want to make space for everybody. Okay, I think I like that. Let's look from the ground and see. Dan Stevens is phenomenal. Downton Abbey was great. Unfortunately, they did us very, very dirty. in season 3, so still a little bit upset about that. Do I want to try to connect this a little bit here? I don't know yet. I think that looks really nice. And I don't know if it would look as nice if I did connect it there. Oh, look at Minnie coming out of her garden. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. You can't imagine Cinderella would live in her stepmother's house. She'd definitely be in the castle with the prince. I hope so. I really, really hope so. I understand why Eric and Ariel don't live in the same house. Because she's a mermaid. But it would just make things so much more convenient. And I guess they're the only other, like, pair besides Anna, or besides Anna and Kristoff. Except for Mickey and Minnie, but to a certain extent I understand why they don't live together as well, just because their houses are pretty iconic, each of them. So it might be weird to not have Minnie's house. I don't know. I also don't know how I'm feeling about this. You just want Cinderella to come so you have more characters that you love. Well, she'll be sometime soon. She is confirmed. We just don't know when she's going to be showing up. You stopped watching when Dan Stevens left, you rage quit. Fair. Totally fair. I definitely watched all of it, but yeah. I would have preferred if he stayed as well. The rain is so bad. You wish you took an umbrella. Oh no, Elsa. I don't think I own an umbrella right now. I should get one. I think I lost mine when I moved, and I just never got another one. And I've just been kind of putting up with it, but I do need to get one. Okay. So I think we're done with this. Oh, Mickey's in his yard. Oh my goodness. I love how they just like look out over the beach. I think that's so cute.
Really lucked out. My neighbors are great.
Oh, good. I'm glad, Mickey. I would do the same thing if I lived like by an overhang that overlooked the beach. Okay, I think it's cute. She's simple. She's not too cluttered, but I gotta watch that item limit. They've got a little garden back here. I do like this pathway. I don't know if I'll get rid of this. I definitely want to get rid of at least one square of it. There we go. Cinderella is in one of the early trailers. Yeah, she's in a clip. I've definitely used it a bunch. That's about the clothing or avatar designer tool or something. Okay. What I was thinking is if it worked any place, the Zen garden would probably work back here, but I don't even know that that's the vibe. I think I'm not going to do that. But I do need to do something with this. I just plopped it back here, but it needs to go someplace. Just not sure where. Can go there. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of hidden, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind this. I just wasn't sure. I didn't really want pathway going straight towards the beach. That just felt a little weird to me. And I didn't want it going straight towards here because there's no pathing this way. But I am a little bit happy that this is connected now. I think that makes sense. You fall asleep during movies, Elsa? Oh no, I could never. Could never. Okay, perfect. I'm very happy with this. Was there anything else I wanted to change over here? I think everything's okay. Do I have any carrots? No. I was gonna feed this rabbit actually, but I can't. Let's check if we have any more wrapping paper up here because we haven't checked in a little bit. You have on some movies? I don't think I've ever fallen asleep in a movie theater. I fall asleep instantly on planes though.
I hope Max is doing okay without me.
It doesn't matter if it's like a 30-minute plane ride. It doesn't matter if I slept perfectly well and have been awake half the day. Pretty much the minute a plane takes off, I'm asleep. Oh, this. That's what I wanted to move in the here and now, I guess. Okay, perfect. I think that's pretty much where we're gonna wrap up the stream today. I'm so happy, actually. I feel like I'm always so happy with how things turn out, but I'm not mad about it because I want the valley to look nice. I'm so happy with the way that Mickey and Minnie turned out. What's happening this week? What's happening this week is I'll be back tomorrow streaming. We're going to wrap up year 1 on Coral Island. I'll also be back on, what's today, Tuesday? I'll be back on Thursday. Thursday's going to be so exciting. I'm going to play Breath of the Wild for the first time ever. I'm so looking forward to it. If anyone likes Breath of the Wild, please come to the stream because I'm sure I'm going to need a lot of help. But it'll be so fun. And then there will also be a video coming to my channel at some point this week. I'm trying for tomorrow, but it might be a couple days from now. But I want to thank you all for coming to the stream. It's always such a blast to hang out and, yeah, just chat and be in the valley. But I will catch you in another stream or in the comments of a video. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. Can't wait for Breath of the Wild. Oh, yay, I'm so glad. It seems like people are going to be interested in it, and it's going to be great because, like I said, I have no idea going into it, like, what's in store for me. I've just been told it's a phenomenal game, so I'm excited to play. But have a great day, and I will see you next time.